And I started thinking about an old book that I had read years ago that was made into a film. And I looked it up online, and sure enough, there was books available for it. And this old book and old movie was a great success, and it was produced in the 1950s, the mid 1950s. And it was called The Man in the Gray Flannel Suit. And as I read through it and remembered the book, because I had read the book obviously 50 years, 60 years ago, more than 60 years ago. And so I remembered fundamentally the story, but I didn't remember the details of the story, the down and out of it. So I did find a copy of the movie through Amazon, and I was able to watch it. And as I was watching the film, it became so clear to me that what that film represented at its time in the 1950s was a paradigm shift from the average American, having grown up in the Depression, gone to college, gone to war, came home, raised a family, tried to assimilate into a society to build a future for himself and his family, but was haunted by many of the memories that he had from the war. And I realized that that was almost line for line or comparable to the story that I had written, To Every Page a Turning. And I've been saying for some time now that this book is not an autobiography about my life. It represents really the journey of a generation. And this makes it very, very clear after seeing the older film of The Man in the Gray Flannel Suit that I've achieved what I was trying to do, to create an image of a lifespan for a generation. How we went through various changes, how we had to struggle through ups and downs, how we had to overcome inner demons, how we overcame and surpassed many of the torments from the past and lived on to grow a new and prosperous life. And many people in my generation lived through that, as did the character in the book, The Man in the Gray Flannel Suit.